All right, everyone, welcome into the show today. I've got some stuff for you on today, some new stuff coming. So let's get into this right now. Here we go. So the big question is this: how do voiceover artists like us who are looking to take our careers to the next level, but don't buy into the claims of needing expensive equipment and demos, start bringing in new clients? How do you follow a clear path to changing your voiceover side hustle into your full-time job and stick it to those that said you couldn't? Those are the questions, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Earl Hall, and welcome to In the Booth with Earl Hall, where we know how to grind and don't quit. Good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome into In the Booth with Earl Hall. You know I am here to help you, the voiceover artist, start, build, and grow a successful voiceover career. Hey, everyone on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everybody, thanks so much for being here. I'm seeing the #1 VO coach. Man, let me just tell you, you guys blew this thing up yesterday. And I thoroughly appreciate it. Where's my phone? I need to pull this out because there's something I want to address today and it's on my phone. I'm loving my new iPhone 10. It's got the facial recognition, so I don't have to type in codes. Basically, I just hold it up. Boom, my phone is unlocked with that. But you guys on yesterday put in some work and I thoroughly appreciate it. Everyone. I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to give you hopefully some tips and tricks that are going to help you win that, either the Neumann TLM 103 or the Sennheiser MKH 416, which if you don't know about the contest that we got going on now through the end of February, just look in the description for this show where you're watching it. Of course, if you're on Instagram, go ahead and take a look at us on youtube.com/Earl Hall Studio for the video today. You can also see this live broadcast right now on the homepage of stepstovoiceoversuccess.com. So there's a lot of ways to see. So go ahead and do that. I want your comments. I want your questions. It is Grind and Don't Quit Friday. And I've been working so much, I freaking forgot to put on my t-shirt for Grind and Don't Quit, which is right behind me. Forgot to put on my t-shirt. Everybody's supposed to be wearing their Grind and Don't Quit t-shirt. If you want, I'll just pull it up over here. If you want this nice quality t-shirt, the Grind and Don't Quit, this is our motto. You want this? Go ahead over to stepstovoiceoversuccess.com. Go over to stepstovoiceoversuccess.com and click on Grind and Don't Quit gear. Go ahead and pick yourself up a t-shirt or a coffee mug and be a part of the Grind and Don't Quit crew. That's what it is, the Grind and Don't Quit crew. Good morning, everyone coming in. I'm looking at all the stuff coming in on YouTube right now. Thanks so much, folks, for being here. Look, if you're a part of the contest, and anybody can be a part of the contest, you can just click on the link in the description of the video. You can see the rules and all that kind of good stuff to get you going. As far as what you need to do, which is super simple, just share my content. I mean, that's pretty much the deal. You share my content as much as you can using the hashtag #1 VO coach, #1 VO coach. And you're seeing a bunch of people put it in the chat over on YouTube right now. So thanks everyone for doing that. You guys, I mean, there's some real easy, simple ways that you guys can get in the running for this. And there's some folks that are clear leaders already right now. So if you want to see who the leaders are, just go on any social media site. You can go on Twitter, type in the search bar, #1 VO coach, type that in. And it's basically hashtag the #1 VO coach, all one little word. Hashtag the #1 VO coach. Go to Twitter, go to Facebook, go to LinkedIn, go to, where else are we? Go to Google Plus, type in that in the search bar, and you're going to see everyone that is sharing all of this great information that we got going on here for In the Booth with Earl Hall. Also, you can see where you are in the standing on any of these social media sites. You can see where you are in the standing right now. Here's a trick. Here's a tip. If you want to, like for instance, let's say Twitter, because I'm seeing a lot of people share stuff on Twitter, but let me tell you what's going to make that even easier. I'm loving what you guys are saying on Twitter, the way that you're sharing it on Twitter. But if you see my Twitter post, hit the retweet. Just hit the retweet and type in #1 VO coach. Just type that in because you got to have that in if you're going to share it. That's the only way I'm going to see it. It's going to put you in the running for the free equipment and all that kind of stuff as far as the microphone. And we've got some other stuff coming as well. If you're on Facebook, just hit the share button. Just hit the share button. Share it on your own wall. Be careful if you're sharing it in other groups. I'm going to say that right now because I see some people sharing it in groups. I don't want anybody to get in trouble with all this stuff going on. I would not recommend you share it in another VO coaches group. Would not recommend that you do that. That is a definite no-no. But if you're in a voiceover group that is just there to, for people to consume content and things of that nature, it's all good. You may want to ask the admin, is it okay if you share this certain type of information? But obviously on Facebook, you can share it on your wall anytime with your Facebook fans or whatever. You got a Facebook group? Share it in your Facebook group, but be careful when you're sharing it in other people's Facebook groups. But all you got to do, just hit the share button. Hit the share button on Facebook and type in, #1 VO coach, whatever else it is you want to say behind that. Boom, share it. Twitter, super easy. Just hit the retweet on the post that I post on Twitter. Super, super easy to do. And go ahead and put in whatever it is that you want to say behind that. Obviously, you only have 140 characters. So I try and make mine not that long, but there's some hashtags I use all the time to garner awareness for what it is that I'm doing. So super easy on Twitter. Just hit the retweet, or you can make your own post. But I think it would be more beneficial for you to do a retweet. Quite honestly, I think the retweet is better than making your own post. Not to say that you can't make your own post anytime you want using any content that is out there. Over 200 videos on YouTube right now. You guys can go through that whole library. Start sharing like mad. Start sharing like crazy. I do 7 to 8 posts a day on each social media site between Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, also Instagram. I'm doing Snapchat. So go look at the rules. If this is all new to you, this is the first time you're hearing this, go look at the rules, which the link is in the description for this site. For this video or whatever, just hit that link. It's the first link that's there on Facebook and on YouTube right now. So you want to get all the information, make sure you're following the rules appropriately. Go ahead and do that. Now, some of you, and make sure you use the correct hashtag. I've seen some people use some off-brand hashtags for whatever, but they don't count. Thank you for the share, but they don't count. You've got to use the exact hashtag. #1, the #1 VO coach. Want to make sure you're doing this right. So to double check yourself, go ahead and check the link in the description of the video on YouTube and on Facebook, and you'll see the exact things that you have to do in order to be in the running for this. Now, I'm bringing this up. I got to pull my phone up here. I got this comment on the YouTube video from yesterday. I'm not going to call the person out. But what I am going to do is read the comment. Let's just see. Go over here. All right. So here's a comment on the YouTube video from yesterday. My goal is to be the world's greatest VO artist. I would like a mic, but I think I'll save up for the AT2020. It seems like you're using us to get more viewers. Quite an ingenious idea, I must say, but count me out. Is there more that he said? I don't have social media and I will never get it. So let's go through this for a second here. The part that got me was, it seems like you're using us to get more viewers. Yes, I am. This is no secret. This is what is called. This is marketing on the internet. This is what is done. It's called an ethical bribe, is what it's literally called in the internet marketing world. And basically what an ethical bribe is, for instance, we see them all the time. And, you go to a website and it's like, if you want this free report, if you want this PDF file, put in your name and email address and I'll send it to you. That's an ethical bribe. It's an exchange. You give me your email address, I will send you this information. that's what's done. And so, yes, what I am doing with this program or with this contest, is to bring more awareness to what it is that I'm doing and to grow my attention, hopefully expand my reach, and to reach more people. And that is exactly what I'm doing. And with that, my ethical bribe is a freaking $1,000 microphone. Okay. And so there is a reason that every internet marketer does what they do. And I don't have any problem. And I think I mentioned this on yesterday, kind of why I'm doing this, to increase the reach and all that other kind of stuff. So if there's a problem that someone has with this contest, don't participate. You don't have to. I only want you sharing content that you feel is hard hitting. I only want you sharing. I could make 25 posts a day. It doesn't mean that all of them are good for you personally to share. Doesn't mean that. I only want you to share what you believe in. I think that you guys tune into me every day or watch my videos that I do Monday through Friday in order to get a better understanding of how to start, build, and grow your voiceover career. That's what I'm here for. I've been able to build this YouTube channel and this following. It's probably between YouTube, Facebook, and my own personal website, Steps to Voiceover Success, somewhere around 3,000 to 5,000 people that I actually am able to reach at this point. And really, it's all for free. This is all for free out here. You can consume this stuff anytime. But I am looking to grow. I'm looking to expand my reach and to hopefully help more people. You guys heard last year that I had a stated goal of wanting to help 100 voiceover artists become independent. I'm doing the best I can, but obviously I need more reach. And so, but anyway, you guys share only what you feel comfortable sharing. Don't know what to tell you, but did I do the contest in order to increase my reach? Yeah, hell yeah, I did. That's what we do with this. And I wanted to make it a win-win. So if you do all of this and you're the top person, you're going to win the mic. Now, brings me to the second point. I put up a post on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram today, and because people were asking about the second place prize. And I wasn't sure about what to put as the second place prize. So basically in the running now, if I look, I have a poll. And if you guys could go ahead to that poll, it's on it's on the Facebook group for Steps to Voiceover Success. I've got a poll there and I'm asking, important. Okay. Second place prize for the contest. Which should it be? The DBX280 Someone mentioned that on the broadcast yesterday. Or an Audio Technica, I said technical, should be Technica, Audio Technica AT2020 mic, which was my very first mic that I got, or a Focusrite Solo interface, or 1-year subscription to full access to Steps to Voiceover Success with no one-on-one coaching involved. Basically, you'll have complete access to the site, all the training and all that kind of stuff for 1 year that I do in my private group. So tell me what it is. Right now on Facebook, which I'm paying most attention to because I've actually got the poll there. I know I have it on Instagram, but right now it looks like the DBX280 is winning. At least over on Facebook. If you want to change that, because that's where I'm really going to be looking to get the answer to this question over the next day or two, what that second place prize is going to be. The DBX280, the AT2020, or the Focusrite, or 1-year subscription to Steps to Voiceover Success. So you guys are going to have to help me out and decide, what do you guys want? So go on over to the Facebook group for Steps to Voiceover Success. Vote on the poll now so that I will see that. And we can get this thing on and cracking with that. So let's take a look. Today is Grind and Don't Quit Friday. It's all about your questions. It's all about what it is that you want to know about today. What is that thing on your mind right now in regards to voiceover, in regards to audio production, in regards to marketing, whatever it is, it's Open Friday. Grind and don't quit. What do you want to know about today? Go ahead and ask me those questions. I'm going to jump over here right now over to Facebook. Take a look at the over to YouTube. YouTube, by the way, is the only place I'm taking questions along with Instagram. Only on Instagram and YouTube. So you got to follow me on YouTube to make sure that your comments and questions are seen. Even though I'm broadcasting live on Facebook, I don't monitor Facebook for this. I just monitor YouTube and my Instagram, folks, right here. All right, so jumping over here to YouTube to see your questions and comments coming in. Good morning, John. Good morning, Yvette. Lazarus, good morning. Ruth, good morning to you. Lenny, happy Friday. Kayla, let's see, Michael, oh my God, what's going on with me waking up early? This is the third day that I'm actually up to catch you live. Glad to have you here, Mike. Glad to have you. Make sure you get your rest, though, buddy. Make sure you get your rest. All right, because that's important. All right, Dan, good morning. Yvette, on my way over. Good. Glad to see. Yvette's over. I think you mean on your way over to check the poll and get your vote in for the poll. And I'll take another look at that later in the broadcast to see where that's going on. So right now, because I'm going to be looking at that before I go off air, go on over to the Facebook group for Steps to Voiceover Success and put in your vote in the poll for what you want that second place prize to be. And then I'll have to decide on a third place prize based on what's coming in the poll. I'll be able to determine that. All right, Ben, what's going on, my friend? Andrea, Barbara, good morning. Rima. Let's see. Yeah, Lenny saying a small price to pay for all the free, incredibly helpful information that you are giving away. Andrea, haha, what a comment. You were so transparent about your goals with the contest and you're giving away great prizes. Yes, I am. I agree. Thank you so much for that. Wow. When I was thinking this is encouraging us to get out of the comfort zone to explode media and methods we wouldn't ordinarily think of. Win-win. That's the other thing. I had a conversation with a partner of mine. Actually, it was just this morning. And I was talking about the contest with him and we were talking about that. And I even said, there's so many people that don't really know and understand how to use all of these different social media platforms. Hopefully this will teach them something, but more than that, I want you to watch what it is that I'm doing. Just watch. If you watch what I'm doing just in using social media, you'll see basically how you ought to do it. It's like you see me right now running this contest or whatever, and I just explained to you what an ethical bribe was. And even for your clients, your potential clients that you get, tons of things you can do with ethical bribes. It's like, hey, the first 5 people to respond to this email, I'm going to do a free voiceover of up to 30 seconds to see if we can work together. Only to the first 5 people. That's an ethical bribe. You're requesting something, and basically you could have them set up your website, put it in a contact form or whatever, like a landing page, have them to qualify, put in their name and email address. Boom, they're entered into the running to get this offer. You're seeing me do it right now, but these are the same kind of tactics that you can use. I use them to build my voiceover clientele, to get new clients, to get new voiceover work and things of that nature. Let's see, Ruth, the limited ability of thinking is amazing. Being here is like drinking from a well of cool, clean water in the desert of voiceover land. Thank you so much, Ruth. What's up, David? Over there in the Big Apple. Let's see. What did I miss? You guys are putting in comments here like crazy right now. All right, Yvette, you might have addressed this. Starting out new, should we try to use Voice Bunny, Voice123, as well as Fiverr? I'd had no offers yet, and ACX. Should we invest early? Okay, that's a very, very good question, Yvette, and I appreciate that question. Here's my answer for that. When you're just starting out, first of all, you don't even know if this is really something that you're good at yet, and you won't know until you start getting hired. I would take advantage of the free stuff that's out there, like the Voice Bunny, like Fiverr, like Upwork, like peopleperhour.com, the different freelance sites that are out there. I wouldn't out of the gate, because if I had to go back and do this all over, well, back when I started, they didn't have all of this stuff. All they had was the pay-to-play sites, so I had no choice. But now we've got a bunch of different choices here. I would start off with the free sites, and go ahead and get some work under your belt. Get your chops right. And then when you start making money is when you start spending money. So many times I think people want to invest a bunch of money before they're making money. And then they feel bad when they're not making money. It's like, oh, why did I do all of this? So what you want to do is just what I said. Wherever you can get free, access to this stuff for free, like on a Voice Bunny or Fiverr, something like that, that's what I would do. I wouldn't invest, $50 a month on voices.com right out of the bat until I knew I was good, or, the $400 a month or whatever it costs, or $400 a year to be a member on Voices 123. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a member of these sites, so I forget the pricing. But yeah, just start off with the free stuff until you get going. Let's see, Vets, over to order the shirt and coffee mug. Appreciate you being a part of the Grind and Don't Quit crew. That's what we are. I asked my wife this morning. It was literally this morning. I said, should I say Grind and Don't Quit crew or Grind and Don't Quit nation? And she says, I think you should say Grind and Don't Quit nation. Then she added on the reason why. She said, because crew sounds like a clique and something that like only a couple of people can get in. I said, bam, that's it. It's the Grind and Don't Quit crew. It is a clique because not everybody's going to grind and don't quit. Not everybody does want to grind and don't quit. So it's the grind. I said, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. But because of what you said, I'm going to say Grind and Don't Quit crew from now on. That's what it is. We are the Grind and Don't Quit crew. Those of us, only those of us that understand that grind and don't quit mentality and what is going to take to make us grow as voiceover artists in our own businesses. All right, Yvette says you might have addressed. Oh, okay. Answer that question. And thanks for ordering the shirt, Yvette. Let's see. David says you are so generous to the VO Hood. Thank you so much, David. Appreciate that. Rima is saying, do you have a startup price point for Fiverr? It's confusing setting up what to charge. On Fiverr, because they're going through some changes, I think right now they start off with VO at $20. And I might be wrong with that because I'm not new to Fiverr. I've been on for a while. Back in the day when I first got on Fiverr, which is only 2 years ago. But, it was, you could start off with $5 or whatever. And I've talked about that a lot in regards to how to set up pricing on Fiverr. If you're brand new and you just want to get your level 1, you want to get to your level 2, I would suggest starting off with a lower price. And then once you get to more established, like you're at level 2, that's when you start looking at raising your prices because there's more awareness being brought to you directly from Fiverr, the site itself. Right now, and I keep saying I've got to go and raise my prices because I haven't in so long. I pull in about $300 to $700 a month off of Fiverr, and I don't do any marketing on Fiverr. Well, you can't market on Fiverr, but it's just people have started to know who I am and they'll purchase my services. But I start off at, $40 for 50 words. And I think so many times people try and do $5 for 200 words or something like that. That's a lot of freaking work. But you got to start where you are. That's where I started when I did. I was like $5 for 200 words. But right now, none of my orders come in under $100 because of how I have my pricing set and also how I have my add-ons set as well on Fiverr. But don't be afraid to charge something. I'm going to say this and be very specific about it. When you're trying to set up your Fiverr profile, just be aware. As I already said, if you're new, start off with a 5, try and get to level 1, 2. If you're level 1 or level 2 seller, especially level 2, it's time to raise your prices because what's going to happen is you've got a couple of different types of folks coming into Fiverr that are looking for voiceover work to get done. You've got the folks that are coming in looking for the cheap work, and you've got the folks coming in looking for the quality work. And the only thing really on Fiverr that you can kind of see is pricing to see whether it's quality or not. In many instances, people look at price as quality. They will look at price as value. It's like, if I'm paying more, I'm going to get more. It's going to be better, so on and so forth. So if you want to just have that cheap crowd, market to the cheap crowd. But believe me, there is a crowd that comes to Fiverr looking for voiceover work that wants to pay. And they will pay close to, if not at, industry standard rates. So you've got to choose which people you want to attract, because the people that are coming in looking for quality, If they see you only charging $5, it says in their mind, this isn't really probably the person. So I hope you understand that and get the gist of what I was saying with that. But thanks for the question, Rima. I hope I'm saying your name right. Luke, hey Earl, when you get a new audition in, how many times do you practice it before you decide it's as good as it can get and move on? I get stuck often on trying to make it perfect. Yeah, Luke, you're spending too much time. So to answer your question, what do I do? No more than 2 takes. That's pretty much it. I look at the script. There's a process that I go through, and it's one of the things I teach in my course. But it's a process that I go through, reading the script, just reading it to see what it says, so I get familiar with the words, identifying who the audience is, what the product is, who is this geared towards, what is this message, who is it targeted at, and then looking in myself to see how I would feel in certain situations. Using the words that I'm saying, is it something I need to be excited about? Is it something that I need to be sad about? Serious, whatever. You need to tap into your own emotional base to see what you would be like in that certain scenario based on that script. So I do 2 takes on an audition. Sometimes I only do 1, and I send it because I'm not going to spend hours and hours and hours on an audition. I'm just not. I've got too much to do. And you're going to get through more auditions. You're going to get better and better the more auditions you do. So do 1 or 2 takes, let it go, stop. I mean, there's this voice inside of our own heads that we think we sound like, and we don't sound like that. And so, but when we get behind the mic and then we do it and we listen to the recording, we don't sound like the voice that's in our head of ourselves when we speak naturally. So we try and do better and better and better, which makes us worse and worse and worse because we're not being authentic with what it is that we're doing. So stop being such a perfectionist. Get over it. You've heard me say this before, and I'll say it again. Done is better than perfect. And move on. You're going to get more done. You're going to get better each time. Just done is better than perfect. Some of you may not agree with that, but it is a philosophy that I have. Done is better than perfect. One of the other things, and let me just see here. Let's see. Thanks, Ken. He's telling me to shake off the haters. Thanks, David. You're the man, David. You're the man. All right, Yvette. By the way, I do have an ACX project. Yay. But it's royalty-based and great learning the process. Okay, do understand. All right, I've got a whole course on how to choose royalty projects on ACX. It's right on the website, Steps to Voiceover Success. It will show you how to make the money on ACX. Go there, take the course. It's going to give you everything you need step by step. If you're a person that is looking to do royalty deals, you can make good money doing royalty deals on ACX. You just have to know how to pick the books. Certain things you just got to know how to find out if it's going to sell. It's there. Go take the course. It's at stepstovoiceoversuccess.com. It'll have the ACX symbol on it. It's an advanced course on ACX. I've got something coming up. I can't believe I've been on for half an hour, and I wanted to show you guys this. I've got something coming up. Let me do a little transition here, and I want to show you what I've got coming up. So I'm going to turn that off. And, well, no, I don't think I needed to turn that off. I can leave that on. I want you guys to see this. This is what I've got coming up. All right, it is my Accomplish series. I'm starting an Accomplish series, 10 in 10, basically 10 top tips for the week in under 10 minutes. I'm going to be developing this today and hopefully putting this out tomorrow. It's going to be my top 10 tips for the week, and I'll be distributing that every Friday. It won't be today. I'll be sending that out tomorrow on Saturday. But it's going to be a weekly series. It's called the Accomplish series. It is my one word that I developed basically reading and communicating with Evan Carmichael. I got his book, and it's in my store. You can see the book, all the books that I have in my store by going to stepstovoiceoversuccess.com and clicking on the VO Gear and books. All of the books that are there I've read. And these are the things that have helped me tremendously throughout my career. So thank you, Evan Carmichael, for giving me the inspiration to do this weekly series called Accomplish. That is my one word, accomplish. And I want to give this to you. It's going to be a weekly series that I do right here on YouTube. And I'm probably only going to distribute it on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Okay, what else do we have in here? I'm over time already. It's already 10:30. All right. Yvette says nation. Sorry about that. It's crew. John, hey Earl, pricing is correct. Not to mention the percentage v.com will take per job. Yeah, right. Earl, thank you so much for everything. I think I understand. Thank you, Rima. I'm going to mispronounce your name every time I see it. Done is better than perfect. I'm writing that down. No problem, Luke. Let's see. That sounds awesome. Can't wait to watch. Thanks, Lazarus. No kidding. That marketing genius. It's called a contest. Yeah. All right. Well, look, guys, I want to thank you so much for being here today. And okay, one last question. This is from the Ray of Light. Earl, obviously the contest brings more awareness to you. We get a chance to own a world-class microphone. Win-win. You give so much. It's always a win for anyone who connects with you. Thanks, Ray. I appreciate that, Ray. Definitely appreciate that. Hats off to you, and thank you so much. And every one of you that supports what it is that I'm doing. I love you guys. Not S-bribe. It's an incentive. Okay. We'll call it an incentive. All right, David. All right, everyone that has been on today from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, thanks so much for being on with me today. It has been an exciting for me week. Obviously, today being Grind and Don't Quit Friday. This is what we do. I just take your questions and go from there. I'm wondering why this is not... Oh, I probably have to do a transition. That's what it was. All right. I was wondering why my music wasn't playing. I couldn't figure it out. But anyway, thanks, guys, for being here. Go ahead if you want to get all the skinny on the contest that we're running right now. Make sure that you go ahead and check out the link in the description to get the rules for the contest to make sure that you are doing everything appropriately. With that, I am encouraging you guys to just go for it. I'm going to see what you guys have said over today and tomorrow about what you want as a second place prize. Just make sure you go and tick the poll on the Facebook group for Steps to Voiceover Success. If you're not a member, go join right now so that you can get in and choose on the poll which prize you would like to see as a second place prize. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome and amazing weekend. I will be back with you guys on Monday. You guys are just amazing. You be blessed, and I will see you soon.